This started as a match. Now it's a test of will. Clubbing blow. Uh-oh. Oh, shoulder first. I think the ring just shifted. Just ruthless.
The Rock about to hit the most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment.
Rock got it. I think it's over.
Cover! 2 count. So late in the match, but he's able to score the fall. Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Rock. Spine buster. Down hard.
You can feel the energy from the millions and millions all around the world for the People's Elbow.
And Ripley felt every bit of that.
2. He got it. He got the fall.
Pow, what a shot. Oh, no.
Eyes on the target.
Not a good spot to be in.
All the way to the floor.
Surely this match can't go on much longer.
Taking on so much offense. You got to worry about the lingering effects.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Gets out of the way of that one.
Oh. Pow, a drop kick.
Incoming.
Crossbars. Rhea Ripley looking to force her opponent to quit.
With the prism trap.
Pivotal moment right now.
We have a tap out.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
We're halfway to the finish line in this one.
Things are looking a little insurmountable. This match is grueling enough. You don't want to feel like you have to climb a mountain with kettlebells tied to your feet. Over and over.
That got
Into the cover. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge. Boom! Stomping.
Ouch. Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming.
Uh-oh, has to find a way out of this.
Scoop slam sets things up.
Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that.
Rhea Ripley in command right now.
Rhea showing off that wide array of hers.
He counters with a great reversal.
The Rock finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Could be the tide turner The Rock desperately needed.
Russian leg sweep.
And a headbutt of questionable legality.
Taking out the legs, taking out the ability to create separation.
Big time spine buster.
Could lead to a big time win.
Hurling their opponent into the front row.
And landing hard.
Got them off their feet here.
Down in a hurry. This crowd absolutely getting their money's worth tonight.
The count's going. This one will be over if she doesn't get back in the ring.
Adding to her score late into the match.
Devastating elbow.
Boom! What a headbutt!
Rhea
Caught in the electric chair, but
Fighting desperately to find a way out, and they do.
Teeing off. Whip back into the ring.
We can see a count out here.
looking as locked in as ever. I think we know.
On the top rope, missile drop kick on point.
The Rock now opting for submission, opting for
tap out, tap out.
Ooh, man, what a hit.
The millions are about to experience it. Full head of steam.
Dishing out the big guns once again.
There's two. And that fall will get added to his score.
There it is! The Rock bottom. Picture perfect from The Rock.
Two. Well into the match. And he picks up the fall. Oh, did you hear that?
Hooked up.
DDT.
Rhea Ripley in a state of distress.
Can Ripley recover from this adversity?
And Ripley clearly taken aback by that attack.
Now Ripley may want to focus on a new game plan quick before it's lights out. Solely focused on in a corner.
Wow.
There it is, the People's Punch. And a disorienting blow to the head there.
Gotta hurt. Punch right to the face. Solid punch. She had that scouted.
And that...
Rhea Ripley with
There's the riptide.
Can that finish The Rock off?
There's two. And she picks up a late fall.
Holding in on the arm.
Target acquired. This only ends one way.
Scooped up. Tilt-a-whirl slam.
And Ripley with another burst of major damage to her opponent.
Rhea now might be tasting the blood in the water.
Uh-oh. Chicken wing.
Into snake eyes.
Oof. Pounding the breadbasket. Rhea Ripley electric chair.
Driven down face first.
Rhea Ripley locking in the prism trap.
The prism trap is applied.
Trying to fight.
And can't take it anymore. Has to tap. Tearing down the leg now. Will it be? And she manages to get a fall.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Ripley with an aggressive game plan here.
Precision attacks, courtesy of Rhea Ripley.
What a shot. And The Rock is really being pushed to the limit.
The Rock has to find a way to navigate through all this.
Kick to the back.
Taking flight.
Body splash.
Will it be? Well into the match, and she gets the fall. And as this Iron Man match marches on, only a fourth of the time limit remains.
And there's a big-time lead.
Kick to the gut by Ripley.
Rhea with the riptide. That has to be the one that ends this.
Two. And got it. The fall is hers.
And it might be time to try to ramp things up to try and catch up. 2 falls is not too far, but there's no time for rest.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Running power slam. Cover. 2. And he scores a fall. Oklahoma slam.
Ripped in the hard way. Hooked up, and boom!
Rhea Ripley in full control, chopping her opponent at will.
Making a triple.
And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch.
Lifted and completely helpless here. Oh, God, face first.
Now a series of vicious stomps into turnbuckle. Stunts.
Slowly rising, looking like a very easy
From the top.
What a missile drop kick. Woo. Oh, look at. This is not going to be good.
Relentless. What a barrage of stops.
It's demoralizing to see The Rock in trouble here.
An unfamiliar spot for the Great One. Look out!
slingshot senton. Pinpoint precision, right on target.
Rhea Ripley, electric chair.
Driven down face first.
Rhea Ripley looking for the submission. Look at this power. The prism trap is in. Look at the power.
Taps out from the excruciating pain.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Into the cover! Late in the match, and she scores a fall. Totally helpless at the moment.
Up fast. Spine buster.
Cover. Is it enough? He's got a fall in the back.
Oh, man. Down with force.
She's just
It's time! It's time for the most electrifying move in all sports entertainment! The Rock got all of it!
cover. 2 count. And he scores a fall here. What a counter. Beautiful suplex.
Rhea looking to end this one right now. This will do it. The prism trap is in.
Submission locked in tight here. That's it. That's a tap. Mounting. And hammering away. And less than a tenth of this match left to go. It's been nothing but an exhausting battle.
With the deficit on the scoreboard, I don't know if time will allow for a comeback.
From way up.
Diving double axe handle. His opponent keeps piling it on him.
And his body has to be in extreme amounts of pain right now.
Ripley, the prison trap. Submission locked in. He might.
There it is, tapping out. Oof, weakening the leg with another shot.
Oh, what's this gonna be? Wheelbarrow.
And driven down face first. Down by 2 falls this late in the match has to be an albatross around the neck.
Oh, and fights back. Oh, what a right.
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Well, this is an uncommon pause to the action.
I'm perplexed. This is weird.
Oh, she manages to reverse it.
Using their boot.
Foot right in the jaw. Caving in the abdomen.
Oh dear, this doesn't look good. Ouch! That's one way to get your opponent out of the corner.
Ow! And crucial juncture now for The Rock.
The Rock not allowing the nature of this match to prevent him from getting back on top.
Stalking here could be a prelude to something big.
Up to the rope. Tornado DDT. Shoulders down. And he managed to pull it off. He got the fall.
Arm stopped.
Final moments of this match always ramps up the pace. And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold.
Look at the grip of this hold. It is in deep.
She's in danger. She should sacrifice
A single leg camel clutch and a great counter.
Look at Ripley has her opponent perched on her shoulders. Oh, an electric chair facebuster.
The powerhouse, Rhea Ripley looking to force her opponent into submission.
Submission locked in. Pivotal moment.
Tap out.
Ooh. Turns that in his favor. Yes, able to survive and pull through.
Here is your winner,
That was one of the most physical matches we've ever seen. An Iron Man match takes a huge toll, but you're seeing the result of...
This match is going to come down to who has the better endurance, who can capitalize.
Kick to the gut by Ripley. Muscling up her opponent for riptide. I think Ripley can end this.
And they're still in this!
What an amazing kick out. Next level tenacity being shown by The Rock.
And Rhea's not taking that kick out. Ripley, the prison trap.
The prism trap is applied.
It's locked in. He's got to be looking for it out. She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want to.
Ripley has things right where she wants them. Here we go. Riptide. The Rock just got checked in. Cover.
2. And he's still in the game.
The Rock somehow got the shoulder up.
Yeah, but now comes the hard part. The Rock has to get himself back in this.
Ripley needs to become a little bit more brutal to close this one out.
Oh, and a stomp right to the back.
She heads out of the ring.
Needs to mind the official count.
Grabbing the arms and just rapid stops.
And a mud hole is being stomped. Check out the power from Rhea.
Full Nelson slam.
Ripley unloading on her opponent.
The millions are hoping The Rock can come back here.
She's getting back into the ring, under the ropes.
Ripley has her sights set on her opponent now.
She wants to take this thing to the...
Uh-oh.
About to hit. Rock bottom.
Rock got it. I think it's over.
Striking with a knee.
Uh-oh. In position, waiting for an opening.
Lands a timely reversal.
Every counter being answered with another.
Climbing the turnbuckles to the top.
from the top rope.
Nobody home.
Rhea Ripley.
From Riptide. The Great One is down. The Rock is down.
What a kick out at 2.
What heart, what resilience we are seeing from The Rock. This one is not over.
And there is a look of utter shock covering the face of Rhea Ripley after that outcome.
Showing out their deadlifting prowess and just
Tossing them aside.
slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here.
Ooh, great anticipation. Belly to belly. We're seeing an unbelievable performance in front of us.
And how these competitors are still surviving is beyond explanation.
The Rock with the most electrifying move in all of entertainment.
People's elbow. The Rock got all of it.
2, shoulders up, shoulders up.
How on earth was Rhea Ripley able to kick out of that one?
Just barely is apparently the answer, but sometimes that's all it takes.
The Rock reformulating his game plan. It was not enough to end this, so he'll have to move.
The millions and millions are prepared to experience.
People's elbow. Does that finish Ripley for good?
Is it enough? The cover! And he captures the fall with that.
The Rock taking a step back and measuring his opponent. Ooh. Oh!
Headed out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Oh! She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy. Delivering nasty stomps.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Clothesline. What impact.
Rhea looking to end this one right now. This will do it with the Prism Trap.
Submission.
Taps out.
Both arms captured, and vitriolic stomps. Uncorks another one. Uh-oh. In position, waiting for an opening.
Wrapping the arm over that top rope.
Attacking the arm.
Ripley uncorking a clothesline, and another. Ripcord position. Drop kick.
Up high. And no one there. Oh, what a club. Bullseye.
She knew how to evade that.
Lifted high into an electric chair position.
Into an electric chair facebuster, my goodness.
Cover. 2 count. There it is. She scored the fall.
I'm feeling a titanic shift roaring through this crowd right now.
Well, you're not the only one, Saxton. It's only coming to a head now. And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce.
Lift it up. What's next? Getting tossed around.
Really just laying it in.
Debilitating attack on the leg.
what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Devastating submission is locked in, and it's locked in real tight.
I think a single leg camel clutch and a great counter. And these superstars are only a quarter into what they've been training their stamina for.
And there's a one-fall advantage on the scoreboard. Anything can still happen at this point.
The millions and millions are prepared to experience. Does it again, and there's no way to come back from that. 2.
That fall goes to him late in this match.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
And these competitors remaining sharp as we're tied up early here. Who can jump out and take the lead?
Effective arm drag. And the Brahma Bull finding the strength in the late going.
The Rock has picked his spots all night, and he just did it.
Double leg takedown on their opponent, trying to step through.
Sharpshooter applied.
Could we be There's the tap. There's the tap.
Oklahoma slam.
The Rock about to hit the most electrifying move in all the sports entertainment.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. It knew what was coming there. Calculating the next move here.
Attack to the midsection.
The WWE Universe is absolutely on fire right now.
I can barely hear you, Byron. I'm loving this. Blistering shoulder block. And now Rhea is shoulders down. He scores a fall deep into this match. Oh. And she's returning fire.
She's managing to get some control back now.
But Ripley still has to do more to get this fully in her favor. Rhea Ripley, the prism trap is in. Look at the pop. Couldn't fight the pain any longer. Has to tap.
Ooh, we got a cover. He's able to get the fall here. Punch right to the face. Forearm smash. Kick to the gut. He looks absolutely gassed here.
And he's absolutely in danger of losing it all here.
Oh, he timed that counter well. Shoulder tackle after shoulder tackle. And Rhea gets rocked again by some well-timed offense.
Yeah, Ripley's got to find some way to fight through this.
Oh, a knee.
Lights out.
Laid out with a power slam.
The Rock digging deeper to the playbook. The sharpshooter. It's locked in.
A full
Tap out. There it is.
saw it coming. It counters it. Clothesline. This could do it. She gets the ball.
Driving the elbow.
Really continuing to take a beating in this match.
And in these situations, sent to the outside.
Here comes the attack.
The Rock firing up.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
Turns things around with...
Ripley has things right where she wants them. Here we go.
No doubt Ripley just ended this.
And into the cover. Getting a fall under her belt here.
Scooped up, took the world slam.
Punch right to the face.
Sweep of the leg. Good counter.
The millions are about to experience it. Full head of steam. The people's elbow.
Hazardous situation for Ripley.
Cover. 2 counts. And it's enough to earn him the fall.
Here it comes. Rock bottom. Rock got it. I think it's over.
There's 2. And somehow he's able to gain a fall. Oh, what impact.
Oh, the arm taking the brunt of that.
And crucial juncture now for The Rock.
The Rock showing that he knows exactly what to do in a taxing match like this.
Leg sweep.
Nicely done.
Vicious double axe handle.
The Rock taking complete control.
A full court press being applied to Ripley. Draped over the top rope. And the clothesline.
The Rock stepping through, looking for, locking in the sharpshooter. Will his opponent
Tapping out.
Here it comes.
Bottom. That's it. That finally has to do it.
2. Deep into this match, and he's able to get the fall.
Nicely countered with a hard-hitting DDT.
Yes.
From the electric chair position.
Right hands will do it.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
And Ripley clearly taken aback by that attack.
Yeah, Rhea needs to dig down deep and fire back. This building is rocking right now.
Can you blame him?
Just look at the people's chant go. And how about those cheers? It's deafening.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Waiting to strike. Brace for impact.
Up high.
Cross body! These superstars still keeping their stamina in check as the mid-marker has been crossed.
One competitor may be through. It's time. It's time for the most electrifying move in all sports entertainment.
Bad spot for Ripley.
Cover! 2! And he scores the fall.
Oh, my Lord.
Ripley in a surprising bit of danger.
The Rock's opponent needs to know his role.
What a display of strength here. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea.
And a stop to the gut, too.
And she reversed it.
Rhea managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
Rhea could be turning her fortunes around.
Hits the drop kick.
Foot to the lower back. Oh, stop after stop after stop. Jeez. Roundhouse kick.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out. Uh-oh.
We're gonna see it.
Power. Sit down. Power bomb.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission.
And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission.
Wait a minute. Setting in. Devastating submission. The powerhouse, Rhea Ripley, looking to force her opponent into submission. Looking to cinch in the prism. Couldn't fight the pain any longer. Has to tap. Oh my goodness. Will this be enough?
And she was able to pull through and score a fall.
Rhea Ripley has her opponent up for the electric chair.
Oh, face buster. And Ripley still inflicting damage late into the battle.
Yeah, Rhea continuing to soften up the competition here.
Rhea Ripley setting up her opponent. Here it comes.
Tie. Ripley with an emphatic statement.
2 count. And put it on the board. She earns the fall. Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that. Northern Lights suplex.
And there's got to be concern for The Rock at this point.
The Rock is possibly about to be taken out here. Knew what was coming there.
Trying her best to fight out of harm's way.
Scooped up and down. Now Rhea asserting control.
And The Rock is being dominated here. Full Nelson slam.
Kick to the gut creates separation. The Rock DDT!
Fight. Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
Ooh! Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming.
From the top rope. Beautiful drop kick.
This could do it! He scores the fall, showing great stamina now.
Uh-oh. About to hit.
Hit it again, and that's got to be it.
There's 2. Fatigue is setting in, but he's able to score a fall here.
Effective arm drag.
Leg being manipulated with that maneuver, and The Rock piling on even more damage.
The Rock not allowing the nature of this match to prevent him from getting back on top.
Counters to get...
Taking on their opponent, looking to step through, and the Sean...
Rope break putting a firm stop to that submission attempt. Here it comes. Bad spot for Ripley.
2. Fatigue is setting in, but he's able to score a fall here.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
This battle's found its way right to our doorstep.
Tossed back into the ring.
Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
And Ripley gets some brutality.
Taking flight on the middle rope, drops the elbow.
Ripley can't escape this pressure.
Absolutely, The Rock is breaking his opponent down. Oh, stomping right onto the arm. Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not where you want to be.
Caught in a bad spot. Oh, what a throat. Majority of the clock is gone. Iron Man testing these athletes' mettle.
Hopelessness has to be settling in now. Down by so many falls. It'll be a miracle to turn the tide now.
Ooh! Her head targeted once again. Just truly got rocked.
Not sure she knows where she is right now.
Punch across the cheek.
Electrifying offense from the Brahma Bull.
Things look dire for Rhea.
With the lariat.
The People's Champ! Are you ready for the most electrifying move in all of entertainment?
The People's Elbow. The Rock has this wrapped up.
Cover! 2. And that fall will get added to his score.
Double leg takedown, could be looking for a submission here. Can they step through? Yes, step up.
Look at the torque. Crucial moment in this. That's it. That's a tap. Uh-oh. What a counter! Right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot. Going after the legs. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Alley-oop. We got a cover. And she gets the ball. He's looking a little wobbly here, guys. Flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first.
Rhea Ripley, electric chair.
Driven down face first. Those cutthroat tactics of Rhea coming to bear there. Ripley dealing as much damage as she possibly can.
Target acquired. This only ends one way.
Kick to the gut by Ripley, followed by Riptide. And this has to be the end of it.
Is it enough? The cover! And she scores a fall. Hoisted up high here. Up they go! Oh, atomic drop!
Uh-oh. About to what?
Rhea went down in a heap.
2. He scores himself a fall. Carrying in a jeopardizing position here. Cover! 2 count. He has a fall to the scoreboard. If you're trailing in an Iron Man match, you have to find a turning point to even things up. Rhea Ripley setting up her opponent. Here it comes!
There won't be any coming back for The Rock now.
2! Oh, he was almost finished.
And to borrow an old catchphrase, The Rock says, not yet.
And Ripley is stunned right now. So many opponents have fallen to that move, but... Rhea Ripley!
No doubt Ripley just ended this.
2 count. And she picks up the quick fall. Momentum now firmly in her favor.
Rhea Ripley with the riptide. Can that finish The Rock off?
2. Kicks out. Just kicked out.
What heart, what resilience we are seeing from The Rock. This one is not over.
And Rhea's not taking that kick out well at all. Whatever she has in store next, it won't be pretty. He's climbing to the top.
And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch. Soaring.
Missile drop kick.
Look at this, just
What a barrage of stops. Wrist clutch applied.
How humiliating. Just kicks to the face. Momentum clearly on the side of Ripley.
The Rock is not looking good here. And a slap for the exclamation point.
on jelly legs, about to stumble head first into danger. Scooped up, tilt-a-whirl slam.
And The Rock feeling the effects of this match continuing on like this.
You've put in the work, now it's time to capitalize and get a point. Oh, target acquired and destroyed. No way!
Slingshot senton, yes! Fearlessly soaring to the outside. My goodness.
Doing whatever it takes to eliminate the competition.
Read that one.
Opportunity now for Rhea to capture some momentum.
She's starting to mount a rally, but is it too late?
Oh no, eyes on the target.
From the top, all the way to the outside. Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
And driven down face first. Ripley just pushed the hands of time on the doomsday clock with that move.
Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner.
Oh man, we all know what's coming here. Kick to the gut by Ripley.
Riptide! Hold it out one more time. That has to do it.
The unrelenting offense from these superstars, the will to keep going, that's what this is all about.
And she wisely heads back to the ring. Drop kick.
And now The Rock is being dismantled.
And the upper hand belongs to Rhea Ripley. He's finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
Now's a chance for The Rock to get back into this match.
Effective. Will it be? It only gets a 1 count.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
There it is, the People's Punch. Oh, man. Inside out.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
You can feel the energy from the millions and millions all around the world. People's elbows. Picture perfect from The Rock.
2. It wasn't enough. She kicked out.
Wow. After a kick out like that.
The Rock with the most electrifying move in all of entertainment.
People's elbow. Does that finish Ripley for good?
There's 2, and he scores the fall.
Big blow could be felt throughout the arena. Retaliating with a suplex.
Rhea Ripley locking in the prism trap.
The prism trap is in.
There's the tap. There's the tap.
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm. Has the arm trapped.
Oh, this could do it. She's got the fall. And listen to this place. Lifted and completely helpless here. Scoop slam.
Across the top rope, all the way to the floor.
And gets tossed back into the mat. From the top. Oh, drop cover. Is it enough? She's able to score a fall early here. Kick from behind. Ouch. Not sure how much more Rock can take.
Yeah, he could really use a miracle right about now.
Setting up for something here. Driving face first.
Ooh, well measured.
Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse.
Oh my God. Vicious backbreaker. And an answer from her.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
Again.
Will it be? Kick out. She still has life.
The fact that these superstars can still be moving at this point is beyond the realm of reality.
Almost mounted with punches.
And a stomp to the gut. It's going to be agonizing for the arm. Up and over, all the way to the floor.
And
Went down low with a headbutt. The action spilling in our direction.
Big time spine buster.
could lead to a big-time win.
The most electrifying man in sports entertainment, striking like lightning and living up to the name.
The WWE Universe really needs to from the top. Elbow drop.
Momentum completely in the corner of The Rock.
Ripley has to stop struggling.
There it is.
The Rock, bottom by The Rock.
The Rock has this locked up.
2. And he just pulled through to score a fall here.
Here it comes.
Bottom. And Ripley felt every bit of that.
2. He picks up the fall.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
What a clothesline. Ouch.
Uh-oh. Oh, tossed hard into the ring post.
And stomping away in the corner.
Just ruthless. And she's set right into that corner,
putting her in a dangerous position.
Turns it around.
Rhea managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
But Ripley's neither superstar giving an inch here.
Oh. Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Oh, ouch.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Bam!
Boom!
They are emptying their tanks, going back and
rapid-fire shots. Neither superstar backing down. That shot ends things.
Oh! Hoisted up! Snap suplex!
Discouraging results for Ripley right here.
The Rock reaching that other level.
Oh, schoolboy! Shoulders down here! Kicks out. He still has life.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
Oh, yeah. She is really getting fired up.
Got him on that turnbuckle. Rhea Ripley setting her opponent up. Corey, what's she gonna do here?
End the whole thing. If this connects, it's over. Avalanche Riptide. Checkmate. It's over.
2 count. She gets a fall here in the deep waters.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club. Up and around.
Tilt-a-whirl slam. Oh, man.
And there's Ripley making another lasting impression on offense.
Yeah, you have to acknowledge that this could be the end of the line for The Rock here.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Gets lifted into position. Powerbomb all the way to the outside. And now thrown back into the ring. Somehow, he's able to gain a fall. Oh, did you hear that? Tough hit to the legs.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. The figure 4 doesn't get more classic than this. Look at the pressure.
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael. Watching!
Oh, he paid for that high risk. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Ooh, and he stops that offense. German suplex.
Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not where you want to be. Flawless takedown.
Boom, right across the small of the back.
Oh, man, that'll bend your arm. Oh, mounting him and just punching it away. A big slap. Oh, he scattered that one. gets a fall here in the deep waters. Clubbing blow. Oh, vicious knee to the face.
Uh-oh. Back elbow blows that one up. Double leg step through. Uh-oh. You know what's coming next.
Legendary Scorpion.
And the sharpshooter is applied.
Pivotal moment right now.
We have a tap out.
Hooked up. Ah, shin breaker. A fourth of this fight is in the books now.
And you can't get discouraged by looking at the scoreboard now. Still have a ways to go. And there it is! The Rock got all of it! Cover!
Two! A big fall for him there.
Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Close the shoulders down. And she's just scored a fall here.
Ripley has things right where she wants them. Here we go. Tied. The Great One is down. The Rock is down.
And she scores a fall. They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down. And
Man, goodness gracious. Two falls apart. The competitor with the lead might have to play as much defense as they do offense.
ooh, stop it away.
I don't have you seeing stars.
From the top.
Oh, back landing. That's not what she had planned.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Well-placed elbows looking to escape. Ooh.
Oh!
The Rock hoping to head this attack off at the pass.
And Ripley is in complete control.
Drop kick from behind. Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
A little call and response from the nightmare to the WWE Universe.
Oh, man, we all know what's coming here.
Sidestepped out of the way.
Delivers the backbreaker.
Boom. Stop to the gut. And Rhea gets rocked again by some well-timed offense.
The Rock has picked his spots all night, and he just did it again. Sleeper hold cinched in deep.
Fading, fading.
Looking to get out of this, and yes, able to slip out of the hold.
And into the corner he goes.
Punch right to the face. Continue attacks from Rhea.
Double leg takedown, stepping through, crossing the legs. Can they cinch it in? Yes.
And the sharpshooter is in. Could we be looking at...
They can't take it anymore. Has to tap.
Finds the mark.
And a live crowd doesn't get any hotter than this. On the edge of their seats and then some.
Oklahoma slam.
Bam. Nice kick.
Bring it.
Yeah, see what you got. There it is.
That finally has to slam the door shut and end this.
Two. Deep in this thing. He gets the fall.
Lifted way up.
Oh, atomic drop. Oklahoma slam. And the Brahma Bull finding the strength in the late going.
Yeah, Ripley may want to...
Kick to the gut by Ripley, followed by Riptide. I think Ripley can end this.
There's two, and got it. The fall is hers.
Ripley uncorking a clothesline, and another ripcord position.
Ripcord drop kick. Soaring and froggy. Rhea Ripley looking to force her opponent to quit.
The Prism Trap is in.
Is it
Tap out.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent.
Tossing their opponent like they're...
There's a reason we rarely see Iron Man matches, gentlemen.
The jumping complete shot.
Face first.
Liv could have this one.
Almost had her, but she gets the shoulder up.
Impressive kick out. Ripley showing she has the heart of a warrior.
And with that outcome, maybe Liv just saw this one slip through her fingers. And in this kind of match, is it better to get out to an early lead or keep things even?
Jumping complete shot.
Face first. Does that finish Ripley for good?
No, my, that was close.
Ripley gets out of that predicament, but you wonder how much effort that took out of her.
And with that outcome, maybe Liv just saw this one slip through her fingers.
Drop kick finds the spot.
Jumping complete shot.
Here's a cover. Could be it. And the cover. There it is. She scores the fall. Legs caught.
Flipped over and then
Nasty leg.
dumps her to the outside.
Con Hero throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell.
Oh, putting focus on the arm here.
Punch after punch after punch.
Oof.
Ripley with the wherewithal to counter.
Rhea Ripley turning up the intimidation factor.
Fighting back with everything she has.
Trapped in a tough situation, trying to find her way out. And she does.
Placing her in the corner. Powerful contact by Liv Morgan. Uh-oh. Alley-oop! She got the shoulders down. Shoulder up.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Kick to the gut by Ripley, followed by the riptide.
Ripley with an emphatic statement.
2 count. Kick out. Thought that was the end of her.
I have no idea where Liv Morgan just...
Rhea Ripley looking for the submission. Look at this power. The prism trap is applied.
Submission locked in tight here.
She is determined to escape.
Kick.
Oh, great height.
Stomping down. Morgan showing no fear up there.
No doubt she's looking to end her here. Blast off.
Oh, poorly timed, high-risk attempt. This could be it. If Rhea hits this, it is over for Liv Morgan.
Stops the kick.
Oh, elbow to the knee.
That'll hyperextend your leg. Do an SOS.
Liv senses this could be her moment. This could be disastrous for Rhea.
Jumping complete shot.
Hazardous situation for Ripley.
Into the cover. She gets the shoulder up.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
Brutal face buster.
She's rising up, rising into a precarious position.
Drop toe.
Face first.
Uh-oh, jawbreaker! Call it, Dennis. Heading up to the top turnbuckle.
Watch out.
Morgan showcasing her strength.
Liv just viciously pounding on Rhea.
Ripley's unleashed everything she has in this one, and somehow Liv's ready for more. These two are going to destroy each other.
Somehow they haven't managed to already, but they're going to keep trying. Liv Morgan taking a trip into oblivion.
Liv ending this fight right there.
And she gets a fall in the early going.
Dodges out of the way.
Roundhouse kick. That was nasty.
Ripley looking to force her opponent into submission.
Submission locked in.
Look at, and there it is, the tap out, and that will earn her the fall.
Bang! Shoulders down. No, 2 count.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there. Good golly, Miss Molly.
Oh, knock your head right off with that knee.
Boom. Wheelbarrow.
Flapjack. Face first.
Lining her up perfectly. I would feel what's coming next.
From the top. Double axe handle connects.
She's going for it. She kicks out with force.
She just won't stay down.
Oh no, there could be trouble lurking for her with this submission maneuver. Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way.
Abdominal stretch.
Fighting out of it.
That's one way to get out of it.
Nice drop kick.
And Liv there lands some crucially needed offense.
Yeah, Ripley's got to find some way to fight through this.
She's coming too, and she's not gonna like what comes next.
Oof! Kick right to the gut.
Kick right to the face.
Slam down.
You can tell she's got her right where she wants her. To the sky.
And that's not what she was looking for there.
Went for the high risk towards the outside, but it ended up being in vain.
And she has an answer for Liv.
This could be it. If Rhea hits this, it is over.
Kick to the gut. Here it comes.
Riptide. Liv is completely out of it. Cover.
2. And put it on the board. She earns the fall.
It's absolute pandemonium in here.
Oh, very frustrated at what's going to happen here.
Frustrated. I'm excited, Cole. This just changed everything.
Look, she's got no business out here.
You gonna stop her?
They're gonna wear down their opponent. Oh, with the heel hook stretch.
Liv senses this could be her moment. This could be disastrous for Rhea. A jumping complete shot.
Face first.
That's it. No way to endure that again.
Adding to her score, late into the match.
Ripley has her opponent in the electric chair position.
Into a face buster.
Rhea going all out, showing there's no limit to what she'll do.
Rhea Ripley looking for the submission. Look at this power. The prism trap is in. Look at the power.
Tap out. There it is. She gains the fall.
Just launched. I've seen Saxon thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Oh, please don't remind me, Corey.
Things have gotten worse for Liv Morgan. She could be out of this match.
I know she's tough, but even this is almost too much.
And Ripley gets some brutality thrown her way now.
Morgan showing she knows what it takes to thrive in a grueling match like this one.
Oh, stop.
Oh, what a kick. The WWE Universe standing at attention, completely entranced by this matchup now.
Can't miss action taking place in front of them. Nobody wants to blink. They do not. From the top.
Oh, way off. That's a big mistake.
Planted face first. Ooh. Double stop.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
I think they're going to go for it. Face breaker.
Morgan bringing down the hammer.
The WWE Universe rallying behind Liv.
Getting back to her feet, but maybe only for a moment. Here we go.
Oh, a crossbody over the top.
Got all of it.
Turned it around. Rhea Ripley. Tied.
I think Ripley can end this. She wants to seize the moment now, waiting on her opponent.
Kick hits the mark.
Uh-oh, arms are trapped, no way to protect himself. Rapid fire stops to the back.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
And now a series of stomps and kicks.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Reversal from Morgan. Oh, schoolgirl! A tremendous pin combination. Well into the match, and she gets the fall. Just like that, she turned it around. German suplex. Stops Ripley's attack.
Diving splash in the corner. Attacking the body.
And Morgan simply won't let up on the fight.
Yeah, Rhea needs to dig down deep and fire back. Liv senses this could be her moment. This could be disastrous for... Jumping complete shot. Bad spot for Ripley.
Here's the pin. And she picks up a late fall. You can sense it. This crowd is on pins and needles.
The WWE Universe is ready to erupt.
Shoulders down! Late in the match, and she scores a fall.
A jumping complete shot.
Face first. Hits it again, and no way this goes any longer.
Goes for the pin. And she was able to pull through and score a fall.
Oh, man. Stomping straight down on the arm.
And Ripley clearly taken aback by that attack.
And in the back of Liv's mind, she has to be telling herself to finish this fight soon.
Man.
And Morgan really laying it in there.
If Rhea wanted a battle, she's got one right here tonight.
She's vulnerable, up on the top turnbuckle.
This game's about winning at any and all costs.
This competitor knows exactly what they want to do. Perched on the top rope. Here it is! Superplex!
That wasn't just a move, that was a statement.
She's got it, got her shoulders down. And she manages to get a fall.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Drop kick! And now Rhea is in a compromised position.
Look at Liv go, so determined.
And that could be a step towards overcoming Rhea late in this match.
Liv maintaining that aggressive streak she's shown all match.
And Morgan really laying it in there.
Yeah, Ripley's got to find some way to fight through this.
Boom! To the back of the neck. First quarter of this battle is now past.
And there's a huge margin on the scoreboard. It has been a dominant start.
Lift off!
Diving front drop kick.
She is slow to get up and she won't be able to evade what's coming.
Oh, a step up enziguri. Overwhelming offense from Morgan.
Ripley needs to be resourceful. Find an opening. Just getting all twisted up.
Scoop slam. She's locked in, about to go for the kill. From the top.
Code breaker from the middle rope. Cover. There's two. She got it. Sheared the fall. Devastating kick.
Ripley sidesteps the attack.
That's a hard kick. Counter. Jumping complete shot.
Can Liv put things away here?
Cover. Well into the match, and she gets the fall. Jumping stomp to the gut. Ripley can't escape this pressure.
Bit by bit, Morgan chipping away at the opposition.
Drop kick to the back. And that could be a step towards overcoming Rhea late in this match.
Somehow Liv's stamina is still keeping her going.
Ripley put a stop to that. Rhea Ripley with her opponent up on her shoulders. Electric chair turns it into a face buster. Will it be?
I think so.
And got it. The fall is hers.
Two-handed choke slam.
Ripley, the prison trap. Prison trap locked in. Submission by Rhea.
Tap, tap, and that puts a point on the board.
Oh, look at her torture their opponent. Oh, she covers for the pin. And she manages to get a fall.
Scooped up.
That should do it right there. And she was able to pull through and score a fall.
She saw that coming.
Running clothesline.
Targeting the arm to great effect.
Jumping complete shot.
And Ripley felt every bit of that.
Makes the cover. She gets the fall.
Eludes the attack.
Gut kick. Nothing fancy there.
Back and forth we go. Ooh. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. Slugging away with everything they've got. Oof.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken up.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. And Liv landing some urgently needed offense there.
Now Ripley may want to focus on a new game plan quick before it's lights out.
Oh, man.
Nothing pretty about this. Just a good old Donnybrook here.
Oh, that shot will give you the upper hand.
Liv Morgan looking for that 2-on-1 face breaker.
Morgan looking to Ladies and gentlemen, Mami's home. Here comes Rhea Ripley.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall and will be contested under Bloodline rules. Making her way to the ring from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
She is entering a rabid environment. She's got to be ready for waves of attacks.
We know she will risk everything to win and prove she can survive Bloodline rules. Ripley seems more than happy to get things started.
The Brahma Bull is here!
Final boss mode engaged.
The multi-time world champion. An undisputed all-time great.
And here to ensure his unprecedented dominance in the ring remains intact.
And her opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE People's Champion, The Rock!
Finally, The Rock has come back to Bloodline rules. The final boss will wisely use every ounce of the Bloodline's power to his advantage.
And it's all legal in this Bloodline rules match, a stipulation that ensures The Rock will have all the help he needs to win.
The Rock just soaking it all in, enjoying his own glory.
Well, it doesn't matter who the opponent is or where he stands in the bloodline. The Rock is always on top.
And always a threat to those who are in his way.
And Rock doesn't concern himself with petty squabbles. Rock only cares about everyone knowing that he's in charge.
Here we go, and these two are all set.
Rhea Ripley with the riptide. Ripley with an emphatic statement. 2. Wow, just barely making it out.
The Rock stays alive. What resilience from the People's Champion.
Ripley needs to become...
Rhea looking to end this one right now. This will do it with the Prism Trap.
Trying to fight out of this submission.
Let's go over submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here.
Rhea Ripley with the...
And here he comes.
This changes the game right here.
Not only changing, it might end the game. Cena hoisting them up from behind into position. Will it be?
I think so.
Kicking out in time.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Forearm club.
Just ejected from the ring. He's heading to the top turnbuckle. Perhaps looking...
Cena.
He grabbed the chair. Now would be a good time to run.
Oh, God. Right to the cranium.
Oh, what's going on now?
This is absolutely ridiculous.
Clothesline. Oh, no, guys. We better get out of here.
Get out of my way, Corey.
Spoken like a true man of bravery, Saxton.
Drop kick.
Great athleticism.
Firm control. Oh, right to the side of the face.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Oh. Axe handle from the middle rope.
Heaved aside. Damian Priest. Grip locked in.
On a tour south of heaven.
Cover.
Oh, got the shoulder up just at the last minute. At 2.5, he kicked out.
I cannot believe this right now.
You might not believe it, Saxton, but it's happening.
Doing work to keep this thing from going off the rails.
He's got an early fall on this one.
Both arms captured, and vitriolic stomps.
Ah, barbaric amount of stomps. Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. Kick to the back.
Oh, sent flying.
She's rummaging around under the ring here.
And it must be garbage day because out comes the can.
Man, what timing on that counter. Back into the ring here.
Effective into the cover.
Kicks out before the 2 count.
Unbelievable display of will in the late stages of this matchup.
Ouch.
Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Up on those shoulders.
Down in a hurry.
Oh, the reversal by Priest. Fist directly to the gut. Face first into the post. Being carried around now. Oh, the slam.
Oh, heavy contact into the steel steps.
Oh, this is changing things.
Well-laid plans coming into effect. And the core taking on some damage.
getting themselves into this action now.
Everyone is on their toes in a Bloodline match.
And a stomp to the gut.
Doing work to keep this thing from going off the rails.
Stretch.
Fast thinking save from there.
Nice running crossbody.
Drops the elbow.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Cena gets intercepted.
Big knee.
From the top rope. Beautiful drop kick.
Oh, shoulders down.
No, she kicks out.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
Snake up.
Sit. Boom. Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer.
This has become a monumental clash. There are breaks on these competitors.
The will, the fire, the guts. You can feel their emotion.
Look who's here.
You can say that again. Ooh. Here it comes. No one is safe in a Bloodline match. No one. The Rock has this wrapped up.
Oh, look who's on his way. He knows he's here. Whip back into the ring. Making his presence known now.
Doing work to keep this thing from going off the rails. Ready and willing to take everyone out. Bloodline knows welcomes this kind of disorder. Looks like we got someone intercepting any forms of interference.
And she's fine taking this to the outside.
Sits straight into the barricade. No. Infernal DDT. Lights out on the top rope.
And he retaliates.
The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Oh, man. Adding more injury to injury with that hammer.
Yeah, what a club.
Spot buster. Could lead to a big-time win.
Cross slam. Superman punch from Reigns. I have a feeling we're about to get a front row seat, gentlemen.
The WWE can't believe what these Warriors are doing to one another.
Everyone's fired up. What a battle. And see,
There it is!
The rock bottom.
Does that finish Ripley for good?
And now thrown back into the ring.
uh-oh.
That should do it right there. Cover. He comes to the rescue for his team. Ooh. Oh, back elbow.
Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around.
And outside she goes. What's her plan here? Undertaker lands hard ringside. German suplex.
And once again, it's her torso area taking the punishment. Taking out the knee.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Yokes up their opponent.
Tossed back into the ring.
In position, waiting for an opening. Got him up. There's Cena. The dead man has him up.
In this position. Ooh.
Shocked right out of the ring.
Superman punch.
Boot to the gut will stop any...
Will it be?
And she makes the save.
Buying her team some time.
Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this.
And suplex into a powerbomb. My goodness.
Will it be?
He got it juggled into the barricade.
Uh-oh, this is not...
And he goes crashing to the outside. Look at it take the legs out. This place is coming
in this.
Oh, right into our announce table.
Saxton, you stay here and hold down the fort.
Connects. Saw it coming.
Reigns hits him.
Bang! Oh, man. Nasty STO.
There's literally no limit to what she can do with something like that ladder. This is ugly.
Oh! And now gets tossed into the ring.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
Clothesline! He's looking for something. This could get dangerous. This could do it! That's one way to break up a pin attempt. And Jay reverse.
The dead man has decided this ends now.
Tombstone powerbomber.
Will this be enough? There it is. She scored the ball.
Big blow could be felt throughout the arena.
Well, there she goes.
Elbow throw, saying not today. Boom.
Rhea Ripley.
There's the riptide. Wow. Ripley got her.
Two. No, it's not over.
You got to question, how much is it worth? How much is it worth to continue through the agony?
It's obviously worth everything. Obviously worth every drop of sweat on the ground.
Driven down.
Oh, jelly legs about to stumble ahead from the top.
Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse. Kick to the gut. Here it comes.
There's the riptide. The rope just got checked in.
There's two. And she's just going to fall here.
Elbow drop right on point.
Ripley has her opponent in the electric chair position.
Into the face. Buster. And now The Rock finds himself on the receiving end yet again.
And The Rock's got to find a way to channel that result. Rhea Ripley with the riptide. No doubt Ripley just ended this.
Is it enough? The cover. There's two. And she gets the Roman Reigns so dominant. And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do or has something else in mind now.
Ooh, brutal forearm.
Delivering nasty stomps.
Nasty stop of the arm. Ooh. And there's Ripley making another lasting impression on offense.
Yeah, Rhea showing just how dangerous she can still be.
Foot to the gut. Oh, repeated headbutts. Oh, tossed to ringside.
Nice drop kick, so precise. This is just ridiculous. Look at the power. This is downright superhuman.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring. He gets sent straight down to the floor. Elbow drop. And Morgan simply unable to stop another onslaught of offense.
Liv now put in a position where she has to scrape and claw to regain the advantage.
Whip back into the ring. Oh, right to the throat. And Damian Priest continues his punishment.
Damian knows he's going to have to empty the...
Damian Priest.
Little chokeslam.
Grabbing the arms and just rapid stops. And another just non-stop aggression. Bam! She flipped that attack around. Now we see Jey Uso. Hard ride to the outside. German suplex.
And again in the other direction.
Boom! Good defense from him. Not a good spot to be in. She's bringing the table into play here.
She is done playing around.
Body slam. Cover. Is it enough? And she picks up the weight for
continues fighting.
She's launched out of the ring. Went after the head and neck again. Maybe trying to rattle the opposition's balance. This is a situation you want to avoid. We're a quarter of the way into this match now, gentlemen.
They say anything can happen in our business, but I have a feeling a real miracle is going to have to occur to turn things around in this one.
Brought out of ringside and back to the mat. And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing. Kick finds the mark.
In the electric chair, can they somehow counter?
Fighting desperately to find a way out, and they do.
Taking down their opponent, looking to step through.
The sharpshooter is applied.
She struck
Tap out. There it is.
forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in.
What a barrage of stops.
And gets tossed back into the mat. And he tossed.
The jumping complete shot.
Face first. The face has been planted. About to hit. Picture perfect from the rocket.
Now trampling the opposition.
Oh, right to the back of the neck. What a blow.
Good night. The head of the table cinches it.
And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold.
Here's a cover. Could be it. Well into the match. And he picks up the fall.
This type of lead can lead to a false sense of security. No matter the lead, a superstar should never count their opponents out.
Oh, sweet.
Nicely done. And Jay saw it coming.
Big shot taken. That one's going to leave her well.
John Cena, submission move in. The STF. So much for the submission move. He should
Get ready, Cole. Get ready for Rhea.
Double stop.
Kick. Oh, the knee takes a big hit.
Bad spot for Ripley.
Cover.
He scores the ball, showing great stamina now.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
And that canceled out Reigns' offense.
That'll jam your tailbone.
And Ripley gets some brutality thrown her way now.
Yeah, Rhea needs to dig down deep and fire back.
And he gets set back into the ring.
Oh my gosh.
Now right here in front of us.
Guys, we may need to move soon.
To the
Right to the head. Big elbow.
Caught off guard with a sharp knee.
drops the leg.
Priest has his opponent up.
Well placed overkick.
Mad slice with some attitude. Kick to the back.
Priest.
Super kick. Super kick. Two-handed choke slam spear.
This could do it. She gets a fall here in the deep. Damian Priest. Crucifix. You talk about giving a DDT with authority.
Rhea Ripley turning up the intimidation factor.
Driven down face first. Damian Priest looking to flex his massive power. Has his opponent way up high in the sky.
Crucifix.
Shoulders down. Makes a cover. Breaking up the pin attempt on her teammate.
Head
to the gut.
What a right!
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Spine buster. Could lead to a big-time win.
Carefully, a bone-rattling knee.
And now thrown back into the ring. Clothesline to the back of the neck. No one off their feet here.
Shot, senton. And that takes so much skill to land with such accuracy.
It takes a whole lot of luck, too. Half Nelson applied.
Neckbreaker. Oh, runs right into the table.
Raise.
And he just decides.
Spear! Spear!
Ooh!
Boom! Elbow.
The Undertaker with a vintage
Tombstone pile driver.
pinpoint kick to the back. From way up, a quick reversal for her.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
And he counters. And that was a rough landing from that toss.
Jumping complete shot. The powerhouse, Rhea Ripley, looking to force her opponent into submission.
Submission locked in.
Tapping out.
Jumping complete shot. We got a cover. And going for the pin. Somehow he's able to get a fall this late in the match. Drop kick. Beautiful. Fends it off. Good counter. Running power slam. Reigns crashes to the outside. Just like that. Sent out of the ring. And gets tossed back into the mat. She's tossed right out of the ring.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective. Here it comes.
The damage to the torch. Shoulders down. And he managed to pull it off. He got the fall.
Nice clothesline.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
You can feel the energy from the millions and millions all around the world. Feel the rock all of it.
Is it enough? The cover! And an elbow.
What power.
And The Rock is really being pushed to the limit.
The Rock is possibly about to be taken out here.
Into the cover! Makes the cover. He made the save just in time. Reigns sent for a ride. Launched right sky high.
Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing.
Rounding a downed opponent. Look at them go. Over and over and over again. And a slap for the exclamation point.
Right at their opponent. And things are looking good here. I think the ref might need to put a stop to this. From the top. Oof. Gut punch. Nasty. Powerful grip by Roman. And his crew might be a bigger target now.
Northern right suplex.
Is it enough? The cover. Late in the match. And she scores a fall.
Oh, man. Please with the elevated flatliner. Ooh.
And she's absorbed a lot of strikes in the head area.
Balanced. Being affected by these attacks.
2 count. And put it on the board. She earns the fall.
Toss blasting their opponent like they're nothing.
Oh, she puts the brakes on that.
Push their opponent's legs loose. That's a great fall.
And Ripley still inflicting damage late into the battle.
Yeah, we are continuing to...
Elbow drop right on point. Rhea Ripley walking in the prism trap.
Looking to cinch in the prism trap.
Saved by the teammate.
A jumping complete shot.
Face first.
The glam slam. Oof. Producing a trampling.
Ooh, right to the leg.
Headbutt to the back of the neck.
John Cena looking to end this. Makes the cover.
He got it. He got the fall. And we just saw some serious offense. And that prevents Undertaker's attack.
Release back suplex. Ouch.
From the top. Lift it up. What's next?
Brutal miscalculation.
Bang. He finds a counter.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex into the neck breaker. Beautiful.
And he gets set back into the ring. What a way to get out of that one. Oh, goodness.
Jam your leg in a bad way.
And Ripley clearly taken aback by that attack.
Yeah, Ripley's got to find some way to fight through this. These superstars are ready to take this fight wherever it wants to go. Even right into the announcer's area. Goes down low with the drop kick. Ooh.
Oh, Rock answers back.
There they are.
And met with a right hand. Superman punch from Reigns.
Brought out of ringside and back to the mat.
And she just avoided some serious damage. From behind. Back suplex.
Oof, back elbow puts a stop to things.
Leading her into the corner now.
Reigns on the money with a Superman punch.
Double leg step through. Uh-oh. You know what's coming up.
Legendary Scorpion. He gets sent straight down to the floor.
Uh-oh.
Taps out.
Powerbomb all the way to the outside.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
Isolating their up. Kick to the gut by Ripley. Muscle up her opponent for Riptide.
There won't be any coming back for the rope now.
And Roman continues to attack with ferocity as this match goes on.
Throughout the course of this match, Roman has been a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's going to hurt. Boom. And he slides him back to the mat.
Chair into the face buster.
Knew it was coming from Taker. Whip back into the ring. Face buster. And her head is bared the brunt of most of these attacks.
And they're starting to show their effects. She looks glassy-eyed.
Will it be? Stopping the pin there. What a display of strength.
John Cena.
He's tumbling to the outside. Down on the face.
Half Nelson applied.
Neck breaker. Another targeted attack to his head and neck area. He has to be careful. Ooh. And taking even more damage to his head here. His shoulders down. Took the brunt of that one. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Oh, man.
And a quick look at the clock tells us we're past the halfway point in this match.
Focus needs to be regained because it only takes a moment to make a two-fall lead disappear. Then driven down with a flapjack.
Sent out of the ring the hard way. And
Into the gut by Ripley. Followed by... action there.
And
taking flight. What?
Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Oh, weakening the leg here.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Crushing the knee there. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. Right in the spine buster. Is it enough? The cover!
She got it. Sheer the fall.
Uh-oh. About to hit.
The Rock has this wrapped up.
Even to this match, he's able to get the fall. And he goes crashing to the outside. She fights back with the count.
Cena's looking absolutely powerless.
And further punishment getting out. Roman Reigns so dominant. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here. Jumping completion. And that could be a step towards over.
Reigns hits it.
Taking a shot when it airs a cover. Could be it. He's in deep waters now, but gaining that fall proved.
Damian Priest with an homage to his idol. With a little razor's edge.
Sent flying out of the ring here. Shoulders down there. Teammate makes the save. And he tosses it back in now.
Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just one fell difference here. Have to find some way to tie things up. You don't want to get down much further. Boom. Stop.
Hopped up. No way.
Yes way.
Power. And a well-executed move we just saw there. Rhea Ripley. And just got caught with that DDT.
There it is, tapping out.
There goes Cena into a rough landing.
I'm a wait to see that.
Oh, what impact!
Oh, that's gonna hurt. And a series of vicious stomps.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside.
The Undertaker has it cinched in.
Choke slam.
Elbow drop. Oh, bell drop from behind. Ooh, what a damaging blow. Oh, foot just stomping down. The dead man lining up his next victim moments away. Flop.
The Undertaker looking to finish this now.
Shoulders down. Kicks out.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
Oh, man, she finds a hard landing on the outside.
Chucked right out of the ring.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
And The Rock piling on even more damage.
The Rock has picked his spots all night, and he just did it again. Trying to work the leg here.
Hey, don't come over here.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that'll stop it.
Gets put into the barricade.
Brutality.
Oh, he slammed his face right into the barricade. And clearly said,
The People's Champ. Are you ready for the most electrifying move in all of entertainment? Boom. People's elbow.
Hazardous situation for Ripley.
two. He gets the late fall. John Cena with a rough blow there. Boom. Scattered and fired back with a punch straight to the face.
biggest save of the night. Uh-oh.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize.
What's this gonna be?
Wheelbarrow into a flat check. Impressive.
That could make an opening for her. The onslaught to his core is continuing.
If he keeps taking targeted strikes like this, he's gonna be doubled over before long.
Just ejected from the ring. Spear by Reigns.
Boom! Scorpion death drop.
Targeting the leg there.
Treating their opponent like a heavy bag right now.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Oh, my!
Jey Uso with a big punch. Now he's eating the ball. And a good right. And this is hard to watch, guys.
Yeah, he's...
Watch out.
This is big time. Measured up and
Fist drop. Some good contact by Jey Uso.
on point.
Flapjack.
Gosh, what a good face first. Trying to get up. He has no clue what's in store for him here.
And Cena. Attitude adjustment.
The Prism Champ is in.
Crucial moment and
Couldn't take it anymore.
mounting. And hammering away. Will it be?
I think so.
And she breaks the count, saving her partner. What a shot. Strong kick.
Ooh, turned it into a jawbreaker.
Ooh. With ease. Oh, what a kick. Now we see Morgan. Hard ride to the outside. Oh, he fights Jey back.
Taken down with a chop block. Had it scouted.
Hard shot right into the post.
Hoisted up high here. Has to find a way out of this. And now thrown back into the ring. Side.
Pinpoint aim right to the...
Priest has his opponent up.
Well into the match. And she gets the fall.
And he's got cartoon birds swirling over his head right now for sure.
All these attacks to the head. He's going to end up with...
That was vicious.
And now The Rock finding himself on the receiving end yet again.
The Rock has to find a way to navigate through all this. Boom! Step ahead there.
Priest
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
Look at this. Boom. Nice.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex.
Oh, he slipped out of harm's way.
Broad splash, nailed it.
Is it enough? The cover. Two. And she manages to get a fall. Ouch. And here's John Cena. Kick to the midsection. And Jey is fighting through the fatigue.
Jey's been an initiator throughout and remains one here. Uso
Dropping the elbow. Calculating the next move here. Oklahoma slam.
Kick to the gut.
Rhea Ripley setting up her opponent. Here it comes.
The Rock just got checked in.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. From the top.
Piercing elbow.
Cover. Two. And got it. The fall is hers.
kick to the gut. And a big right hand.
Sent flying out of the ring here. And that toss sent them soaring.
Reigns able to sidestep.
Down he goes.
Clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
And that's something that can further crumble The Rock.
The Rock is possibly about to be taken out here.
The dead man has decided this ends now.
Oh, my goodness. And he gets delivered back into the ring. Look at this. Showing off a big flex.
Stop right to the back. Up to the electric chair, down for the drop. Just attacking the legs.
Reigns crashes to the outside.
What a double axe handle. Sit-up mat slam.
My goodness. Came down like a hammer on that arm.
Let's hope this thing doesn't get any closer to us.
Everything's a good start, but we might be better off just backing up now. Big boot to the gut and a thunderous forearm to follow. Forearm's gonna come up.
And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold.
Super kick. And he gets sent back into the ring. And he goes crashing to the outside.
Rhea Ripley is feeding off the energy in the WWE Universe. Ooh, treading all over their opponent. Scoop slam.
Kick gets caught. Start right to the hand.
The Undertaker with the cinch choke slam. Up and down. What a slam. Boom.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor.
Mounting a downed opponent. Look at them go. Over and over and over again.
Oh, mounting him into this, punching it away. And a big slap. And that looked like a rag doll being thrown around. Some serious damage to the...
From way up. Good Lord. Taken.
Spear by Reigns. Rhea Ripley has her opponent perched on her shoulders. Electric chair into a facebuster.
Turn it into a flapjack.
Into the neck breaker. Beautiful. Measured up and bust drop.
Just relentless.
Look at this. Belly to back.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
A gnarly landing. That's why you can't get caught up in the heat of the moment.
An all-around bad decision.
But did you guys just see the distance traveled on that toss? Bumped it up back to the neck. And a well-timed counter. And gets tossed back into the mat. Priest.
Oh, the flatliner. Lining up.
Ripley has things right where she wants them. Here we go. Tie. I think Ripley can end this.
Two count. And cleared on board. She wins the fall.
Textbook jumping clothesline. We're about to take a trip south of heaven. Oh, this is what you get. He had that coming. We're going to take a trip south of heaven.
And there's got to be concern for The Rock at this point.
Yeah, The Rock's got to find a way to channel that spear.
Covered. Late in the match, and she scores a fall.
Kick to the gut by Ripley. Followed by...
Uh-oh. No! Can that finish The Rock up? Oh, tossed aside.
Whoa! Just tossing that table around like it was nothing. Taking flight. Diving body splash.
Into the cover. Heading to a score. Late into the match. And some effective offense. Jumping complete shot. Oh, Roman Reigns about to put his opponent away. No getting up from this.
Spear.
That should do it right there. Roman breaks the pin and makes the save. Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty. All the way out. Suplex.
Both arms captured, and vitriolic stomps.
That is attacking with malicious intent.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Crashing down.
Samoan drop.
Elbow drop.
Putting some serious wear and tear on that leg. Rhea Ripley electric chair.
He's able to evade. Uh-oh. Go for the run.
The head of the table cinches it in.
He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand.
Oh, counters right into the breadbasket. And Cena crashes to the outside. Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this. Whip back into the ring. Powerbomb all the way to the outside.
Ripley has things right where she wants them. Here we go. For time.
Ripley with an emphatic statement.
As he was able to pull through and score a fall.
He is locked in and has his opponent dead to rights. Bring out the body bags. This one's about to end.
Tombstone pile driver. She's making the climb to the top rope.
Taking flight.
Bullseye with the drop kick. There she goes. Going up to the top now.
Point of the elbow finds the mark. Top rope.
So splash by Jay.
And now gets tossed into the ring. She gets a pull here. In the knee orders. Black drop. Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at that.
Kick to the gut.
He gets sent straight down to the floor. Oh, tossed to ringside.
Ooh. Right to the leg. Cover.
Is it enough?
That fall goes to him. The jumping complete shot.
Face first.
And Morgan simply won't let up on the fight.
Into the back of lip.
Jumping complete shot. Right to the gut. Undertaker landing awkward outside.
Flamed across the way. Measured up and
First drop.
For the flatline. Cena's got Taker right where he wants him.
Powers him up. In position.
on the top.
Tossed back into the ring.
That didn't look good at all. A ringside doctor's on hand if needed. Here it comes. Rock bottom.
Does that finish Ripley for good?
There's two. He scores a fall deep into this match.
DDT.
And back elbow creates separation. Face buster. Rock. Arm buster.
Down hard. Incoming.
Elbow drop.
Piercing. Here it comes. Look at this, going right after the left arm. Gotta hurt.
Ripley has her sights set on her opponent now.
Using the elbow as a weapon and gets tossed back into the mat.
Puts the boot to the midsection. Stumps.
Oh, colliding with a barricade. Dropping the elbow.
Waiting to strike. Brace for impact.
Blast off.
Look out below.
He's able to counter that.
Mounting a downed opponent. Look at them go over and over and over again. And a slap for the exclamation point.
Oh no. Eyes on the target. Chop. Elbow drop.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out. Oh, and that's what you get for disrespecting your opponent.
Oklahoma slam. And Rhea gets rocked again by some well-timed offense.
Yeah, Ripley's got to find some way to fight through this.
Oh, step up Enziguri.
Knees meet face. Boom, boot.
Nice. Forearm club. What is in store here? Uh-oh.
Inverted suplex.
He's still reeling, and more punishment is incoming.
We're about to take a
We got a cover. The cover.
Fatigue is setting in, but he's able to score a fall here. Up they go.
These will keep you down. Stalking here. Could be a frame. What? The jumping complete shot.
Face first.
Cover. It keeps his partner alive. German suplex. Ooh. Deep into this battle, and Cena is still... Dead whipped. And a sham powerbomb.
Thunderous impact.
Not much time left as the seconds continue to tick away.
This match might be all but over. With the time left, it would be a miracle to overcome this lead. Big shot with the steps. I don't care who you are. That'll stop you in your tracks.
Big leg drop. Looking for a belly-to-back suplex.
Back suplex into the neck breaker. Ooh! Face drop. Oh, she retaliates.
Man, inverted backbreaker. Ow.
Oh, man.
Really just laying it in. Took the world slam. Just look at the power of Rhea Ripley.
Turns it into a face buster.
Super kick.
A nice shot by The Undertaker.
Now one of the best strikers in the business.
Table launch right to the opponent. Shoulders down. Well into the match, and she gets the fall. Final time, the last ride.
Belly. Will this be enough?
Not so fast.
All the way up. Sidewalk slam delivered.
Oh, monkey flip.
I love it.
Launched right out of the ring.
What a hot shot. Sent all the way to the outside.
And now The Rock finding himself on the receiving end yet again.
Yeah, you have to acknowledge that this could be the end of the line for The Rock here.
Tossed back into the ring, and he gets set back into the ring. From the top, elbow drop. Good Lord. Carried into jeopardizing position here.
Are you kidding?
for the face.
And he continues to damage the leg.
He has a fixation with taking the legs out in this match.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Fisherman suplex, classic.
Ripcord, oh my goodness, nasty.
And crucial juncture now for The Rock.
The Rock not allowing the nature of this match to prevent him from getting back on top.
The Rock with the most electrifying move in all of entertainment.
Rock got it. I think it's over.
Cover! He makes the save.
Better late than never.
We're going to take a trip
With a soul of heaven. Elbow drop.
over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Into the cover. Bringing up the pin attempt on the teammate. We're down to the wire now.
He's able to...
Elbow drop. Pearson taking a little tour of ringside, and I guess we're one of the pit stops. This could do it. Shoulders are down. And stopping the pin there. She's launched out of the ring. Vicious use of the knee. Oh! Being carried around now.
Target acquired. This only ends one way. Rock crossbody.
And he tosses it back in now.
Setting the sights on the leg with that. And
Got them off their feet here.
uh-oh, no! Oh, kick to the back. Landing on top of the skull.
Picked up and being carried around now. Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
What a sick thump in that table.
Reigns cuts him off.
Lands an elbow. Ooh, elbow strike.
Oh, that forearm smash. There goes Cena into a rough landing. Just like that. Sent out of the ring. Powerbomb.
Oof, and all the impact brought to the knee.
Wow, what a club.
The time has arrived to rest in peace.
Tombstone pile driver.
And that's time. Big Iron Man match win.
Here is your winner and the new head of the table. The team of Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest, Jey Uso, and The Undertaker.
That was one of the most outstanding efforts we've ever witnessed. The length of this match was daunting, but they stayed the course and earned the win.
What a display of carnage and chaos we just witnessed.
Well, I knew this Bloodline match was going to get out of hand, but this was something else.
2K25.